On this episode of On the Road, Rock takes some of his co-workers, business partners, and employees down to South Louisiana for some good times, good food, and some much-needed fun on the water. Don't go anywhere. On the Road starts now.
On the Road isn't just a name. It's a lifestyle. A lifestyle with many different components. With each and all components, that is the outdoors. Fun in the sun, bird in the hand, and mud on the face. To free yourself of stress and to enjoy the friendships that you have made, not to lose yourself in the clutter. For this is why we are here, right?
There's 1,000 miles in 18 hours. I got a double drive down southbound 35. I got the hammer down, Detroit made 525, pushing my ass right down that line. And that smell of burning diesel fuels tells me that I'm back out on the road.
Gonna get some big select crabs. We got crawfish. We got J. Paul bringing the shrimp tonight. We're gonna make something happen.
Big Scow, my little Cajun buddy, always takes good care of us when we go down to Houma. Good old Southern Cajun hospitality.
And all my money.
What you get?
I'm gonna go fill the cooler with this beer.
South Louisiana is rich in cultural history and is unique in many different ways. There has never been an official language in Louisiana, and the state constitution enumerates the right of the people to preserve, foster, and promote the respective historic, linguistic, and cultural origins.
No trip to South Louisiana is complete until you get crabs. I mean, buy crabs. Yes, buy crabs.
You go to Houma, you don't eat no frozen crabs. Big Scow has the crab man on speed dial.
Look, you want to take some pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an ingrown toenail on my toe. It's killing me. Look.
Oh, boy, that's pretty. How much you caught this morning?
We had about 10 lugs, but not all like this, though.
Yeah, you got
Like the select,
huh?
yeah.
Big Scow rolls up into this neighborhood, a neighborhood, people, and goes to a guy's house they call the Crab Man,
Yeah, wait.
Look it up.
and buys some fresh caught crab out of the garage of this guy. That's just the way it happens in Houma, people.
How many traps you got set?
About running about 400 right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, some of the boys catching more than that. Yeah.
Oh, you got some competition out there, huh?
Oh Lord, yeah.
It's awesome to see people keeping these old Cajun traditions alive.
One for 90, yeah.
And one to draw.
100 exactly. That's
All right.
it.
Thanks again, Larry.
All right, I appreciate it.
Hey, I'll let you know what I'm doing.
My boy Big Scow has his own crawfish ponds. More fresh food to eat.
Let's start with 2. How about that? What up, boy? Been a long time, man.
Bro, you got a nice place out here, bro.
As we always do, the crew rolls up ready to eat and ready to party.
7 different children from 7 different girls.
Crawfish and seafood boils are a way of life in Louisiana. Getting friends and family together for some good fellowship and to eat some great food is a tradition that's been passed down from generation to generation.
The biggest stuff, you gotta hope you catch some big. Let your little stuff pay for your fuel and the ice and the expensive. Try to sell the big ones.
stuff,
Try to make a couple of dollars. But I'd rather put it in my freezer and put it in everybody else's freezer. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather better like right here. I'd rather come eat and have a good time.
My boy J. Paul went out on his boat and caught some fresh shrimp too. Man, talk about a fresh feast tonight. After a great meal and a few lies, now it's time to round up the boys to go do some bow fishing.
There's no doubt that when the boys get together in South Louisiana, that there's gonna be a night of bow fishing on the schedule.
Before we even got off the dock, they did tell us the forecast is rain, but we figured, heck, we're here, we might as well go out and give it a shot.
weren't out there long, and we weren't doing bad at all. We caught a bunch of fish, but here come the thunderstorms, so we got to roll.
Started off good. Started off sticking fish. Did real good. Dr. Angelo got the first one on the boat, and then Mother Nature said, no, you're not going to finish tonight. So I think we got about 12.
The storms are coming, and there ain't nothing we can do about it other than go back to camp, go to sleep, and maybe go catch a few speck in the morning.
We need some more practice.
Even though the night got cut short, it was still a night full of memories that will be talked about for a long time to come. On the Road will be right back. On the Road is proudly brought to you by Legacy Land Company, specializing in hunting, farming, and investment property. Muddy Outdoors, delivering category-leading gear for the best value in the hunting industry. Cupped Waterfowl, designed by waterfowlers for waterfowlers. Dead Ringer Outdoor Group, the leader in archery, hunting, and shooting industries. Icotech Electronic Game Calls, dead serious products, proven results. Buckfeeder Synthetics, the best attractant on the planet. Expedition Archery, manufacturer of the world's finest archery experience.
After a short night of bow fishing, we made it to Cocodrie, and we're ready to get up early to do some fishing.
What we got right now, what time is it?
Well, about 7.
Mother Nature said no last night, and Mother Nature has decided to park this massive storm about 10 to 15 miles off coast and just let her sit. She is sitting in one spot and building. So Captain Venable let us know that he's going to try to get out here so we can make a decision, maybe go out later. But right now, we just find something to eat is what I think. Yep. He said he's going to head down to the boat in a few minutes in case the opportunity to go out presents itself. I'll text when I get down there. I am ready to catch some fish.
Looks like the bad weather wasn't over yet, but hey, guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Cocodrie, Louisiana ranks as one of the most productive fishing places on the entire Gulf Coast. In both bays and near shore, there are many gas and oil platforms that pepper the scenery, making for ideal bait-holding grounds that draw all types of predator fish like speckled trout, sheepshead, and redfish. Cocodrie is indeed an outdoor fishing menu of pleasure that awaits all those who fish it, both inside and offshore.
Well, the storm is getting a little bit close, so we're going to pull up and head inland a little ways, try to go around the storm.
We can't get south to where we want to really be at, so we're kind of just hanging on the edge of this stuff right here. It's drifting. Yeah, because it's drifting right towards us, and it's not going to be long. It's going to be on top of us. It's probably less than 10 minutes, so we don't want to get too far away.
It looks pretty nasty out there, but it is what it is.
So we're hopeful that this is going to blow over in about an hour, maybe 2 hours tops. It's going to the east a little bit. So there is a cafe right up here at the marina where we launched. We're going to go there, sit down, grab a little bite of lunch, let this blow over, and if it looks like it's going to be good, Captain Venable and I will go run, get some more live shrimp, and then we'll go out to the islands where we're going to try to go this morning and see if we can't get some bull reds and some bigger specks.
Pretty cool.
That sound like a plan?
We like it. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
We weren't the only ones having issues with the rain. Back at my park at River Run ATV Park, they were having a bunch of issues over there too. At River Run, we have a Memorial Day mud bug ride every year. Over 5,000 pounds of crawfish free to our customers that attend. Man, there's all kind of fun stuff going on at the park during an event. We got concerts, we got CMR mud racing, we have good, solid redneck fun. One good thing about all the rain for this event, rain makes mud. And you know what? When you get in that mud, you better be prepared and you better have the right parts. And that's where my boys from Super ATV come in handy every time.
Super ATV is a leader in aftermarket ATV parts and accessories, and there's no doubt as to why. Their dedication and love for what they do truly shows in every part made, and their passion is unmatched. If you ride, then you know that quality matters, and every part is tested and proven to ensure that you are getting the absolute best product out there. Check out Super ATV for yourself at superatv.com and see what the hype is all about.
So back in South Louisiana, the rain has passed. And I tell you what, Mr. Glenn and Dr. Angelo picked the right boat to go on. They were reeling in some giants.
Big old red.
Let me see that.
It's on spikes. It went good this afternoon compared to this morning and last night and all that rain, so it's all good. We're starting to head back to the camp in a minute. It's getting close to supper time and we ought to bait.
Nothing like seeing my dad, my employees, my good friends catch a big old mess of fish. Man, it's just wonderful to see people enjoying the outdoors.
On the Road will be right back.
For any of you who know me and my companies, this isn't about employees, this isn't about business partners, it's about family. That's what I'm about, that's what my businesses are about, and that's what this show is about.
So there was this one time that we were on a road trip on Rock's bus.
It's like a big bus because it is a big bus, so.
The bus started to overheat, literally broke down. Instead of calling for help, let me just let you see what happened.
I see where it's dripping from right now.
That is right up in there is where the origin is from. See that?
One high pressure hose, and when I bent it, it squirted. Yeah, it's got about a ½ inch long split in it.
He's gonna have to cut it and just get a
building supply scored right down that walking distance. You think they might have something?
All right, that's the culprit. Now, you got one that's 4 inches? That would be perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, he got something slacked already, so.
Hey, sometimes just because you're the boss, don't mean you didn't come from roots of old ways. I got under there and made it happen.
Man, it's as done as it's gonna get done right now is all I'm gonna tell you.
Ain't nobody else was going to. Ain't nobody else knew how. Bunch of city slickers.
Thank God it was daylight. If it would have been dark, that'd have been a whole different story. Thank God it happened during the day. Don't make it turn.
We're just like a country version of the Goonies.
Hey, you guys!
It's always an adventure with us.
I'm liking it.
Yep, this is about to happen.
Our crew is a very mixed group of people. We got Cajuns, we got rednecks, we got doctors, we got some liars, lawyers, whatever you call them. Like there's some, I can't even tell you what we call them.
This is Asian redneck style cooking.
I did all that.
Just gonna letting it, you know.
Yeah.
My little girl hits harder than that.
Here's the thing, when you have a crazy mixed group like we do, there's always gonna be some live entertainment.
Here's the deal, here's how it started, all right?
It started at my new house.
At his new house, we had a little supper club, And we got this thing about who can guess the song the fastest. He's going there and the song comes on, I said, Boston. And he said, you saw it. Pow! He hit me right here. Okay? That hard.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Okay? All right?
So I felt bad.
So, and he
so
came back.
I said, all right, Kirk, I feel bad. I said, so I come over, I said, all right, right here, get it. And he goes, oh, no, man, I can't
I'm
do
good.
it.
I told him I'm good.
And I said, no, get it. And he hit me and went.
He backed to Lamorne in the corner, and I popped him. It sounded like a 22 rifle shot went off on his leg. And I'll break that in half. Now look all the caverns of meat. Look at that. And we got a vulture right here that's partaking.
1, 2, 3, what?
On the Road will be right back. Closed captioning provided by the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, ensuring the future of elk, other wildlife, their habitat, and our hunting heritage. On the Road is proudly brought to you by Super ATV, the leader in aftermarket UTV and ATV parts and accessories. Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Let It Fly. Rogue Ridge Electric Mountain Bikes, go further, go rogue. Stealth Cam Trail Cameras, Stealth Cam delivers time and time again. Carbon Express Arrows, shoot better, shoot Carbon Express. The Grind, top quality turkey calls and decoys, embrace the grind. True Fire Releases, truly accurate.
We have this fishing trip every year. It's a good way to unwind and just pass a good time like we do in Louisiana.
That's right.
As much as my boy Aaron loves to fish and thinks he can outfish me, he wasn't able to make it because of his tour schedule. Maybe next year, pal.
But it keeps on working. Lord, 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 it keeps on working. I ain't never been that good at being things I'm not. I just sing what I know.
Aaron is one of the busiest touring musicians in the business, playing well over 200 shows a year to ensure that he gives his fans every opportunity possible to be able to attend a show. This makes it very hard for him to be able to hunt and fish as much as he would like, but he still finds a way to make it happen and continue to do what he loves to do both on and off of the stage.
Let the games begin.
You know, I look forward to this trip every year. It's really good to see these guys getting out of their work mode and really just getting into relaxing and having a good time.
Cocodrie, Louisiana is a fishing mecca, especially for redfish and speckled trout, and Captain Chris Venable is one of the best guides in the business. For the most part, Cocodrie is a shallow water haven, except for the deep running channels and passes such as aforementioned. However, with the use of a depth finder, one can find some productive underwater channels near certain island opening and passes. Redfish can be caught in these areas on good incoming tides all year round. Anyone who enters this wonderland on a clear day, peers out across Lake Pelto from the northern side, and scans the islands scattered about, has no problem imagining that he's entered a tropical paradise.
Wow. Just caught one every single time.
How about a double? How about a double?
Got a double,
How about
baby.
a double, brother? How about a double?
Head first. Pull him up. There you go.
Man, they sure biting at this rate. We're gonna sink the dang on boat.
These wetlands are considered to be some of the most prolific producers of fishery resources due to geographical design and network of brackish water systems to the north. Perhaps this is one reason why finding fish doesn't seem to be too difficult for many, even for the first-time visitors.
Nice job. Awesome.
There's no question that Captain Chris is clearly an amazing guide, and all of the guys are having the time of their lives. This is something that Rock cherishes doing for some of his employees. No matter how big he grows his companies, he always makes sure to keep the small family aspect at forefront of everything he does.
You know, my company, my people work very hard, and it's always extremely important to reward those that work really hard with good times and good memories. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. You know, we have a lot of stress in this hospital industry, taking care of patients every day, seeing death, seeing a lot of people go through so many traumatic experiences. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we provide the best care. And to get away from it a little bit every now and again is what it's really about.
If you plan to be on the road, make sure to pick up a copy of Aaron's newest album, State I'm In, available for download and in stores. And make sure to catch Aaron with Stained on the reunion tour this year. Check for dates near you. Be sure to follow the On the Road Facebook page for updates and extra video content.